Which one? She on the wrong one.
We know how that work already.
Oh yeah. I guess so. Look, she jumped in there yesterday.
Yeah.
Hey, Tamika. She can bring us down. She ready? Okay. How many seconds I got?
How many seconds?
You got a minute.
Oh, okay.
You can be my candy man.
Oh, yeah.
Did you want me to do it? She said 20 seconds.
All right, cool. What she said?
10. Probably 5 now.
It's 5 up.
We in there.
Well, we not playing. No. No, buddy. Nothing.
Yo.
Nathan.
Okay.
Don't hear nothing. No, buddy. Nothing. Nothing. I hear myself talking. Hey. I do hear myself talking, though. What's up, everybody? Hey, we coming on live in a minute. Just stick with us. Hey, Tamika, this is on here. So, we'll be on in a minute. Hey, Tamika, that's not it. It's on here. So, y'all stick with us. We'll be on in a minute. I hear myself on the live. So, we're switching over. We're changing our studio out. So, that's why we have a lot going on.
Yes,
and we moving to our new studio, y'all. We got part of the studio up and none of the walls up.
Yeah.
That's the crazy part. So y'all just bear with us. We'll be good in a minute. So that's why y'all not hearing us. So we can hear, you all can hear
us on live.
Hear us on live. So y'all just stick with us for a whole minute. We'll get you going in a minute. Okay?
Like the folks be saying, come on in, come on in.
Yeah, come on in, come on in. Let me get excited here for a minute.
All right, guys, we're getting everything situated. Y'all go ahead and like and share our post for today. Like and share. That's our Knox Media post and our 105.1. We on all platforms, so go ahead and like and share. And while you at it, go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube page. So go ahead and do that.
We moving to our new studio, y'all.
While you at it, go ahead. I see Miss Diane. Good morning. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Man,
Good afternoon.
You good.
Good afternoon, Miss Diane.
When I think the afternoon is the morning.
Look, we got Montreal here with us this morning. He don't know if it's morning, afternoon.
I know I made it though.
You know what? He did make it.
On time.
Hey, John.
Dustin. Telling you early.
I'm early. Listen, I promise to be better in 2024.
Look, he was even here almost 30 minutes. I thought I was late. But we getting everything situated for those that are in the car.
I am so excited.
I mean, I am too.
Yeah.
I mean, y'all, I'm looking at old Deke over there. He looking like a deacon today with them glasses on.
Hey, I'm trying to bring a different vibe.
Yeah.
I say I'm gonna look smart in the morning time, in the afternoon.
You gonna look smart in the afternoon.
Yeah, I'm trying not to look too thuggish ruggish.
What's my number though?
1 and 2.
1, 2, 1 and 2.
That's it.
Okay.
Yes, Melissa, we getting everything together. I know you're in your car. Just hit me up and say, hey, can't hear you. We getting everything together.
Yeah, I need. Well, hey, Melissa, how are you?
Yeah.
Thank
John,
you,
I hope 2024 be your year. He over there selling them cars at Long Lewis over there.
Oh, yeah. Who that is? Oh, John Duster.
Yes.
Yeah, DJ Joe Dust, J Dust.
Is that what they call themselves?
J Dust, yeah. And I get it wrong every time. I mean, I know a John Dust and a Joe Dust.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
And for the longest, I used to think they were related.
Me too. Yeah.
Diane said, oh boy, Montreal here in the middle of the day, so it's going to be dangerous. Diane, we're gonna pull that collar over there. We got that scarf. We're going to tighten it up on him.
Hey, y'all already know. I'm going to behave today. I'm going to try my best to behave.
Yeah, so he said he's trying his best to do things.
I got Pastor here.
We
you
on
know how to bring the Bible verses on.
He gonna bring him back, Diane.
Yeah.
Diane said, oh boy, we got Montreal in the middle of the day.
I'm here to get a word from the pastor.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Mona B.
So now I can go back to
Man, we ain't dealing with Mona B.
What's on the bed?
Don't play with us. Don't play with us. Hey, what's up,
Me and
y'all?
her just made a pact that we was going to do better.
Mona didn't get the pack. Mona didn't get the pack. Now,
Mona, I
Mona,
need to step it up.
Mona, step it up. Step it up. Go there and put the soap up on her baby arm so he'll have a fever. You know when you don't want to go to school, you put soap up on your
I
arm.
didn't know that.
Yeah, you put soap up on your arm, then that way you don't have to worry about going to school.
Oh.
For real?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Learn something.
I learned something.
Yeah.
Is it a certain brand? Look at me. Is it a certain brand?
I know, right?
Hey, Mona, what type of soap you put up on the arm get you your fever?
You know what? It probably Ivory. Do y'all remember that Ivory soap used to be the strongest soap ever?
I know they still make that.
I don't know.
I don't think they make that no more.
They don't even make, they make bare aspirin anymore.
Yeah, they still
they
make
say
their
aspirin.
aspirin.
They save your life. They still saving life right now.
Yes.
Okay,
But
all right.
that
How about
Ivory
Certs? Remember Certs? Them little make the breath smell good. I'm thinking
Man, I ain't
everybody
seen
has some
those.
Certs.
Now you said that I ain't seen those.
I
in a while.
haven't either.
I mean, that sound. Hey, listen, anybody listening to us in the car, can you like tell me, Mona, are you listening to us in the car?
Melissa just sent us a message saying,
Yeah.
Melissa, can you hear?
Do we sound decent? in
Melissa
the car?
says she uses Ivory. You know,
Oh,
they
my
say
God.
Ivory floats. That's the soap that floats.
That Ivory
right?
put that crust on your skin.
Yeah. I don't, yeah.
Mona
be
says she
white.
in the car and she can hear.
Yeah.
So she can hear us? Okay, cool. We don't sound muffled. Cause you know we got half of the studio. We got half of the FM studio.
We
and
moving
the other
around.
half of the AM station.
I know.
So
Yeah.
we like moving y'all, but we wanted to make sure we come on at 12 and give y'all a show. So
We here.
Y'all got it. We here.
She says muffled just a little bit.
Okay, that's what I thought. Hey, listen, we're gonna take a break. We got our director and our producer.
I mean, she own it.
She came in on the first day, Montreal, and just said click, 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 click. You know.
That's the young brain.
Them young people, see. Hey, I told y'all when I came in, I saw Bree over in the room. I was like, she already know how to work this stuff.
Yeah, she already on it. Look at it. So that means like, hey,
Hey, somebody tell him my name.
hey,
She say
Bray.
Bray.
Bray,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Bray.
Hey,
Yeah, I'm gonna get it together.
break. That's Katara.
What did you like?
Katera.
Katera.
Yes.
Okay, Katera.
Y'all, this is the one and only CB.
All right.
We got to give her the
Listen.
praise team worship leader. That's the praise team worship leader.
Yeah, it is.
Montreal,
Yes.
she'll make you sing. I mean, she'll start having you sing.
I've heard her sing before, like she said pre-COVID.
Pre-COVID.
I think it was over at Superhero Chef. If
I
I'm
know
not
COVID
mistaken.
didn't mess with her. Didn't mess with nothing. Cause that girl can go get it. Hey,
Yeah.
take it to a break so we can fix these mics. Thank you so much. We'll be right back. 105.1.
Shaka Khan,
All right.
she ran the whole AM station by just 7 morning.
Yeah, she out.
That's
She
her.
them young folk be knowing. My old lady wants to know I'm at work. What up, boo? Hello?
She ain't mean to call you.
What up, boo? I'm at work on the air right now.
On time, Stacy.
You hear Tamika? On time too, Stacy. She told me, ooh.
I know. I was so excited.
Yeah, I told him I'm gonna be better in 2024, boo. But I'm on live. You can share. You can share it on your page if you like. All right, I love you. I'll talk to you later. All right, bye. She really probably meant to call me way before now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. I just making sure you gotta do what you need to do.
Yeah, she did. That was she got sidetracked on timing.
Yeah. I'm glad I went on, got on though.
Yeah, that was she like.
I couldn't really sleep last night. I'm getting old. Like I can't lay on either side. Well, I can lay, but I get achy.
You might need to get you a new pillow.
I mean, yeah, a new mattress.
They're out, man.
You're right though. Yeah.
That's what you probably need.
That's what man. I was telling Stace. I was like, this mattress is too soft.
Oh.
Yeah. That's why I sleep better on the couch.
Yes. Okay.
It's in the back.
Okay.
Hey, some coffee would have been great. Oh, thank you so much.
Man, hey, that's one of the reasons why we gotta get out of here. We don't control our lips. We don't control the air for that. So what is this building like? It's called the Small Business Institute. You basically ran out of space. Yeah. Man,
how many songs we gonna do? Okay.
You guys know what happened there.
Okay.
That's why we didn't messed up the power cord for them, we got the right cord on it. Don't know which one is which. We got no
Big blue light on.
Look at the you need the second song? Yeah, look at the intro. Not every intro. Yeah, look like it's out for the real. That's low down. What's the sound? Too loud? No. Are you down? Yeah. You hear anything? Yeah. Okay, I'll see. What about that? Y'all? Right there?
Music muscle of the show.
Hey, we got to show her how to bring down the 6 and 7 and fade us out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but we on, y'all.
John, is that better for you?
Man, I like the idea. We got folks on telling us, hey, y'all need to get that fixed.
I know, right? Hey, cousin Elaine. Got Missy Lane Ball on our live.
Hey, y'all, let me tell you, again, we moving.
We are.
Yeah, we was here last night, late.
Listen, this morning I thought I was dreaming.
Y'all have been making a lot of moves. I ain't gonna lie. I haven't been over here doing the physical work. That's our pastor.
Yeah, man,
they know them like me. I've been blew something up or electrocute myself. I've never seen so many wires and cords. And,
I know, right?
Oh my goodness.
Good morning, Dr. Jackson.
Like, what's up?
Dr. Kimberly.
Hey, listen, we got a lot going on, so y'all tell me what y'all think about this. All in the news. That preacher and that swag surfing. Boy, they started talking about that.
I missed that.
Man, you done missed. That's the hottest thing going right now.
He done swag surfed up in the church.
Puffy done sent him a check to tell him thank you, to get all the heat off me. Everybody stay Puffy right there. Puff Daddy said, I sure thank you. Him and TDJ. TDJ said the Lord answer prayer. Because ain't nobody studying TDJ or Puffy.
Not.
Y'all, I missed this. Tell me. Give me a
that man said, walk it out.
This is a pastor
inside the whole church.
At doing watch night in Atlanta.
That's okay. You at watch night.
Now with them two HOs and ES.
Hold up, yeah, some background.
No. You know what the song says.
Oh, he didn't say that in the church, did he?
Nah, but see, this is the problem. If I know the song, right, I'm over there know singing. And you didn't take it all with, and then talking about they doing it with no hands. Oh, she doing it with no hands. I said, he just wrong for that now.
In the church.
Well, you know, and
I know what he was trying to do, but he should have picked up he should have got him a new song.
I'm gonna have to go and watch and do the research myself.
Man, because
I might be on that pastor side. I don't know. You might want to give me a church pastor. I'll be a swag and a surf.
No, I need you to swag and say, well, Lord, we thank you. They had one girl in there, she said, hey, I've been struggling all year. I went to church looking for some. She said, I could have just went to the club. She was mad. I'm talking about the young girl was mad because she said, I went to watch night service looking for an answer. And she said, I had been struggling with some things. And so she walked up in there and that preacher went to hitting that. She said, I could have just went to the club.
Man. But the folks were doing the dance up in the church.
The older people too.
Look, they was jamming.
The old folk, that's the funny part. Looking retarded. But you know us now. You know we can't dance. You get to a certain age, your dancing just ain't done.
It's over with. I got a few moves left.
That's it.
And to the right, to the left.
To the right, to the left.
And then can't do that too hard. Don't do it too hard. My children said, Dad, you look real retarded.
And my legs still hurt from our criminal pot.
I
hear a few moves. Hey, I drank some tea.
Man, listen.
I thought I could move better than I was supposed to.
This guy,
Bishop William Murphy.
William Murphy, where's he from? Atlanta, you said?
Atlanta.
Oh, Atlanta's different though.
Yeah, a whole lot different.
Yeah.
All I say is a lot of stuff that he said prior to, and then there's another thing he said.
Yeah.
In the prayer.
Okay.
God and Jesus teaches us how to pray. Jesus said, our daily bread.
Okay.
This man said in his sermon, we don't want no daily bread no more. He said we want enough bread to save and give up. What?
So
you gonna rewrite the Bible?
Yeah.
I'm like, dude.
Look, with that part, he's really doing what everybody else do. They rewrite it every day to fit them.
That's what they do, though.
Yeah. To fit their circumstances.
As a pastor, you don't emphasize on certain parts of the Bible that you want to.
You can emphasize, but you can't take away or add to.
Okay.
See, the problem was he took away and he added to. Some shaking on this thing.
Probably me all over the thing.
The mic shaking. Y'all hear me? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So he took away Because if you say our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, let thy will be done. Forgive us our debt that we forgive our. You can't change none of that.
Okay.
Because Jesus said, I'm going to teach you how to pray.
Right.
All right.
And then he went in and talking about, we don't want no more daily bread. We want enough bread to save and all. I mean, come on now, leave that mess. Don't try to sound all profound. See, that's what happened. People try to sound profound and they try to change the word. You can't change the word of God.
Right.
I'm like, man. Then he said, it was something else he said that was not.
About the saving.
Oh, no, he said he didn't save. Man, you ain't saved nobody. God, Jesus do the saving. We don't do no saving. Jesus Christ is the only one that do the saving. So don't sit up there telling folks that you say. So, you say, give us this day our daily bread.
Right.
He said, he don't want to do it now. We no longer. Then he went on to say, we no longer want to wait on God. We want God to do it right now. Huh? Like what now? That was in the sermon. See, people looked at the swag surfer. You go back and hear that sermon, you're like, dude.
I ain't gonna lie though, sometimes I want God to do stuff right now.
All of us want God to do something right now, but they had to wait.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, he shall renew our strength. Here's the thing. You ever been mad at somebody and you told God, go.
Get him right now, God.
Right now.
I ain't gonna lie about it.
Now, what if God would have heard our prayer?
You know what I mean?
They've been night.
You're not be scared.
You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
Like, look, you ever got to argue with your wife, you be like, I just wish you just die.
Yeah, if they do what?
Now the Lord that heard your prayer. Oh my goodness.
You gotta be careful with that tongue.
Man.
Exactly.
That's why you got to wait. I mean, the man said we no longer want to wait. We want God. We tell God right. I mean, you can't tell God. You can tell God what you want to tell him. We gonna do what He wants to do.
And His timing.
The favorite saying, He might not come when you want it,
but we always on time.
On time.
But see, everybody, and see, that's why we was talking about 1 John. If you read 1 John, it tells you, man, you got to try the Spirit by the Spirit, because you got a lot of folks out here, got a lot of false preachers out here.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And everybody want popularity, and this ain't no popularity contest, because the Bible tells us that the road of the righteous is narrow. Mm-hmm. And that means that a lot of people ain't gonna stay on this road, because you got to live a certain way, you got to do a certain thing. And then they say the word of wicked is wide. Mm-hmm. And so the church, what I see at church should be different from what I get at the club.
Right.
And I'm
exactly.
Like this. I said this about contemporary music. I'm like this. If I'm gonna listen to R&B,
right,
I'm gonna listen to R&B.
Okay.
I don't want to come to church and hear gospel sounding like R&B.
Yeah. I
that's a good song.
Yeah, but he just changed. He didn't even try to change it.
Change it up, and nothing. They just went for it.
Straightforward.
Well, see, this is my thing, and I say this whether you are a pastor or whatever. If God give you the responsibility to be a leader, you're gonna be held accountable for you lead where you lead.
Thank you.
Right.
And a lot of people don't understand that. They, like you say, they go more for clout tracing and popularity. So they try to do what they think is cool,
right,
or what they think is going to go viral,
those
type of things, as opposed to,
Then he turned around and said, "Listen,
you got to work the prophecy.
Watch this.
Come on, look at him again. Say, you got to work the prophecy. You got to work. This year, you got to stand up. You got to walk it out.
I'm with that, Pastor. Walk it out for the Lord.
That's how we going out here.
Wait, listen.
Let me see.
Look at your neighbor and say, walk it out.
And that's what they started doing.
They trying to act like they don't know what you're referring to.
Walk it out.
Hey,
look at them and tell them, walk it out.
Walk it out.
Walk it out.
Go there.
Hey. Now walk it out. Walk it out. Now walk it out. Walk it out. Walk it out. Walk it out.
See, you didn't.
You know what? I'm looking for the Jesus wine after that.
Hey, look, somebody say, oh, they're waiting on the bartender to come around and say, what the heck?
I mean, but that's it. It was fine until you played the song.
Yeah. Y'all keep it sanctified. I need you to walk it out. Come on.
Where that church at? I'm going to give me that drink.
Then he been offended when somebody said, hey, Let me get a crown and coat.
Basically.
You been mad, didn't you? But you up in there talking about when I heard this thing that said she doing it with no hands.
Yeah.
I said, now I'm a preacher. Now I heard that no hands. I said, ooh.
Yeah, that's pushing it.
Man, come on, you can't, man.
But he in the swag surfing.
What songs do we have that we could play at church and on the radio?
Oh, we got
secular stuff.
You make me happy.
Okay.
I mean, that ain't, and always in forever. Yeah, you know, the problem with that walking out, let me tell you what this problem. We looked at it. Here you go. Now he hit the dance floor with your back low, so she do it with no hands. She stop, pop, and roll.
Mary Magdalene. She was riding with Jesus.
Yeah, look, Joseph didn't get a chance to do that. The Holy Spirit went on handle the business for Joseph.
Yeah.
And so Mary didn't have to do nothing. Right. I'm like, come on now. Yeah. And then it's on there talking about.
Oh my goodness.
He's talking about some. I like the way she moved. And undercover H.O.
They said that at the church.
Man, they played the whole.
They played the song.
The whole song at church.
And so they try to put the music over it. But if I'm from the street, we gonna say the words. I'm in that mud talking about, hey, you know, and rocking and everything else.
I'm looking at sister next to me. Come on,
yeah, exactly. And the way you know that he knew that it was too much, he said, all right, now let's keep it holy.
He sure did.
Oh, he did. You said that because you saw people out there
buzzing it over.
They twerking and everything else.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then like they swag.
Remember I sent you that song, Drop It Low for the Lord or something? Didn't I see the video?
But we have.
It's a whole song.
Then he said with that swag, sir, he said I'm on hypnotics, exotic.
Give me a little Hennessy. That purple, that's what it said.
He didn't talk about that purple. Man, come on, man. You talk about that purple. Everybody like, what?
Yeah, that's
look, I had to learn
that's a little extreme for church.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot.
And then he said, okay, I pop off in the club with a pocket full of bands. It's stupid fresh, like I'm wrapped up in saran.
Now you do that at church now, Pastor. You do. We go like we saw up and
I be clean.
Them bands though. I done seen.
But I ain't popping off.
Go up to the.
Now you know you pop off
and pull up at night.
No, what you popping off? You gotta pop off top of it.
That's champagne.
That's what you're popping off. So you can't confuse. So if I'm a babe in Christ and I've been looking to change my life, I'll come up in this world like, hold on. Oh, I ain't had to cut to church. I could have went to the club and got the same thing.
Yeah. Right.
You know, and now you talking all this stuff to get. And I told people at the church, our problem is we go to church for excitement.
Right.
For a feeling. You shouldn't go to church for a feeling. You should go to church for a fact. And you should be disturbed when you leave church. Because the word of God should disturb you because it's something that you can improve on.
Okay.
All that's in here. I mean, everybody every time I preach, I be like, ooh, weak. I want to skip that part. You sit in the chair hollering, man.
Yeah, because
you step on your own toe.
Be on your row. Man, I be preaching sometimes, be like, ooh, now you talking to yourself.
Yeah. And
then I be wanting to skip that part. Don't say that right there. But then the Lord said, no, you got to say it too, because the word for you, just like it's for everybody else.
I get that.
And so, man, he catching the duck. He catching it. I was like, dude.
I'm going to have to check him out. So, he can't be catching no more than T.D. Jakes, though.
Nah, ain't nobody studying T.D. T.D. ain't got nothing on him.
I'm riding with T.D. Jakes. I don't think he out there like that.
Listen, T.D. Jakes said something. It was too funny. T.D. Jakes said, have y'all know how old I am?
Right. That's the part.
He said, y'all know how old I am? He like, I couldn't do nothing if I wanted to.
Nuh-uh. Poor guy. And they say he was a power bottom. I just see him.
That's what I'm talking about. Hey, that's what somebody said. Somebody said, well, you ain't had to do nothing.
I just see him like a little pink.
That's what they said. They said, you ain't had to do nothing, buddy. So you like, woman die or loose.
That's his motto, ain't it?
Yeah, I used to watch him every morning. Especially when I got divorced, I watched T.D. Jakes and his wife every morning.
Well, see, that's what I keep telling people. I don't care what people do.
Yeah.
If God can use David, he can use T.D. Jakes.
Right. And I like Jakes.
If he can use Abraham,
Yep.
Now, you know Abraham. You know what happened to Abraham. Let me tell you, because Abraham was married to a woman by the name of Sarah.
Okay.
Abraham wanted a son. Sarah wanted a son.
Yeah.
So God told Abraham, I'm going to give you a son.
Right.
Sarah said, hold on, Abraham, God taking too long. We got this fine maid over here. Why don't you go and sleep with the maid and get us a son? Abraham looked at the maid and said, God dog, my wife said I can get that.
Yeah.
He forgot what God told him to hold off on.
Right.
We slept with the maid, created a boy by the name of Ishmael.
Okay.
Ishmael became one of the worst boys in the Bible.
Wow.
That's what I tell you now.
Did Sarah end up getting pregnant too?
Sarah finally had some babies.
Wow. So they had a baby mama.
Then had a baby.
Did that, baby mama.
then had to run the baby mama off.
Wow.
Because you couldn't get rid of it then.
That Bible serious.
And man, I'm telling you, everything in there is in there.
It's in there.
It's in there.
And we reliving it.
I be trying to tell people there's nothing new under the sun.
Nothing.
One of the best sermons I ever heard when I was young. I probably was like 10, 11. But I remember the preacher was talking about nothing's new under the sun, and that really fascinated me. All the dance, everything you think is new is already in the Bible. And that just stuck with me a lot. Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's hard to equate what's new, but today to then.
Right.
And like me, it's frustrating for me to read the Bible.
Well, see, that's why you had to come to Bible class.
Okay.
So you come to Bible class, you can stop and say, hell, hold on a minute. What you saying?
Okay.
And so that's why I try to teach on a level where everybody can understand, including the children.
Okay.
Because, see, I remember sitting in Bible class, and my dad told me, my dad been a preacher all my life.
Really?
So me and my sister get home and be like, Dad, listen, we have no idea what you're talking about.
Yep.
It, in who.
That's who begot who.
Right.
They lost me at the begots.
Yeah. And so we got home, my dad went back, and then my dad started breaking it down. So now everybody getting it. Like, oh yeah. So the Bible says you got to reach people where they are. So William Murphy said he's going to reach the people where they were.
Well,
but he just
Took it to a different
yeah, he
point.
didn't. I told, this is what I said to Mona and Tamika yesterday. He didn't have no people around him to say, hey, bro, don't do that. You running out with that song.
you would think that
Right.
You running out with that
somebody
song.
around there would say, hey, maybe we shouldn't do it.
Well, I mean, he may be one of those that don't listen.
Man, when he gave his response yesterday.
What was the response? So he said something to the people that his critics, I guess.
He said, if you don't like it, he said, if you don't like my ministry, unfollow me.
Unfollow me.
And then don't come back.
Wow. You know what, though? I don't know. Like, maybe he's getting everything that he was trying to get. Maybe he got getting attention.
He getting a lot of...
And it may be negative, but at the same time...
Now, and look, Melissa said, I think they took it out of context, using the word world song to reach the world.
Okay.
See, that's the part. Everybody, and then if you listen to the sermon, my biggest problem is you cannot change the Bible.
No, you can't do that.
Jesus told you, he said, listen, I'm going to teach y'all how to pray. Okay?
Right.
And then you're going to tell me I don't want no daily bread. I want enough bread to say.
Maybe he's going through a midlife crisis.
I want my daily bread.
He must be one of these younger preachers.
He just, man, listen, I'm going to tell you, when you get that money, I don't care what nobody say, money changed some folks.
Oh, it make you drunk.
Hey, it changed some folks.
Yeah, it make you forget everything.
And they get real cocky.
Hey, truck driver.
I mean, real cocky. Truck driver in the building. Hey, listen, watch this man. This man, listen, you ain't gonna believe what the preacher said now.
Okay.
The preacher was so cold with it, I was like, ugh, he meant that. And he said, y'all can get on up out here.
Hold on, man.
Look.
If you can't out-soul-win me, shut your mouth.
Whoa.
Wait a minute.
Hold up.
The preacher said, I saved 154 50 folks. And he said, if you can't out-soul win me, shut your mouth.
He made a competition.
Come on, and God ain't in no competition.
But basically, that's what
I don't know. I told him yesterday, Montreal, I said, you know, the folks jumped on me for sending them a letter on the rules that they made.
Right.
This man right here, the straight told the folks, you don't like what I'm doing, don't come back.
Yeah, that's at least you sent a letter, Pastor.
Hey, look, I didn't send the letter on my own. The church sent the letter off the rules that they made.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
See, that's the part. I'm like, y'all made the rules.
Right.
So you know what you mad for. But you won't get mad with this man. They're doing any and everything. That right there just blew my mind. I lie not to you. I had never.
The congregation was young, was old.
Oh, it was a variety of all ages.
I said the old folks out there.
There was a lot of people there?
Oh,
it was packed.
They look like, all of them look retarded to me.
Yeah, Montreal, they look like us, damn.
That's how I know they were old folk. They look like we out there. Look at them trying to, they're just like me trying to swag surf. Man, my children said, Dad, you don't sit yourself down.
You need somebody that'll really mean, Pastor.
That's what we kept on saying. He did not have no one in there to say, hey, bro, this song, first of all, bro, listen to what the song say.
Right.
Right.
Okay, because when you put it out, I know what you're trying to do.
Because I was with the Walk It Out part, though.
You know, I've been sitting there looking at him like this.
But the words,
you know we'd have been up in that mud. I've been rocking with it. Because, see, I told them yesterday, I done done this before.
Okay.
When I had a song, When We, you know, Tank, the song Tank.
Yeah.
I liked the music. I ain't know what Tank was saying.
Right, yeah.
And I done got up one, I said, When We, and my children said, Dad. Do you know what that song's saying? I said, no, it sounds good. They say, when we whip. I said, oh my goodness.
Tank a little explicit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
but if you don't know.
But you don't know.
You don't know. So
you got to have somebody around you to say, hey, don't do that.
At least I ain't playing skate in church like Lil Jon. No?
Hey, I'm not surprised. You know, I ain't surprised. You know, because my thing was, Tamika and I was laughing about it because, see, we'd have been there, everybody in the group of fraternity and sorority, we'd start stepping.
Yeah.
You know? Hey.
It is what it is.
Yeah, exactly.
And see, Jamal Bryan did that.
Yeah.
But he didn't play that music.
Right.
Jamal Bryan had the Greeks in there, everybody was stepping, but he kept it clean.
Right.
And
so don't talk about Tank. She loves something Tank.
Mona love everybody. Hey, Mona, you love everybody except work. Hey, look, my child, she thought if she didn't come, she gonna get away. Now, I bet that hour there jumping right now.
Mona said she was tired.
Oh, man, we miss you, Mona.
Mona said her baby had 103.
One of them, Trey D. Harris. Y'all know Trey D.
Yeah, that's my classmate.
Oh, okay.
And he a DJ.
Oh, he tuned in.
Yeah, he a DJ. He sent us some mixes, so we're gonna start playing his mixes.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Cool. We from Bolivar County, Mississippi.
So he's a older school DJ.
Oh yeah,
he your classmate.
Hey, see, you see how she tried to slide it in.
I picked up what you were saying.
Yeah, classmate. I hope you heard her say you use an old school.
But at first I was like, where's she going with this?
One here saying stupid stuff, and I said stupid because it's stupid.
It's the pastor.
150 people got saved. What? How many people got saved at your church Sunday night? Let's start there. This shuts the conversation down, y'all. Don't argue with nobody. Just ask them. How many people got saved at your church Sunday?
All right.
No, not the people who were mad at their last pastor because he held them accountable and they left mad, and then they came to join your church.
You talking about them folks that got mad?
I'm talking about those who weren't in the church, who felt something supernatural in your church and decided to partner.
That bad. Listen,
I don't know, Pastor. Like, he sounds sincere. He got a little lost.
He's sincere. My thing is this: folks would come and join your church out of excitement, right?
And won't do nothing.
You won't see them boys no more.
Okay, I can see that.
Get excited about that night and walk it out, and when they get through, when the devil get through weighing them out, They like, oh no, this church thing ain't working.
Okay.
Or when they go home and think about, man, was I at church or at the club?
Did you hear this, man? This part got me. And the Bible tells us to be humble.
Okay.
You ain't being humble telling folks, shut your mouth.
Nah, that's
If you can't out-soul win me, shut your mouth.
We ain't in no competition.
Okay?
That's a soul. Out-soul win me.
All right.
I don't know.
So,
that's crazy.
Now,
Like I said, I actually...
Out-soul win me.
that part got me.
I was I had to go back and read it for myself because I was like, William Murphy, I really like him. Because
So you've listened to him before?
He's a gospel singer and songwriter.
Is winning.
Hey, listen to this. Right
Judge me all you want to. I'm excited because the place that I'm from. Let me back up for just a second. Let me apologize for that. That was a little too aggressive. I did mean shut your mouth, but it was a little too aggressive the way that I said it. But
okay.
If you're not getting people saved, you have nothing to talk about. That's the end of that. That's the last. I'm gonna say this one last time. I'm gonna say this one last time. If my ministry offends you, unfollow me, and don't ever come back, because I'm not your man of God, and God has assigned somebody else to speak to your life. So, if the way that I do ministry offends you, unfollow me, and never come back, and I will see you in heaven. Hopefully. I'm gonna say this one last time.
I'm not there, Pastor. I mean, I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean,
if you're a babe in Christ, man, you just destroyed me.
He cleaned it up some, but you
just hurt me.
And he needed to admit that maybe the music was too aggressive as well. Maybe.
Well, like I said, I'm past. He trying to rewrite the Bible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to listen to the whole sermon, but then you can't. Here's the thing that we're learning: humility is the thing that we have to learn how to do.
Right.
Even when we are right, we still got to have some humility.
I agree.
And what I don't like is, and I'm just talking about local folks.
Yeah.
Local folks will take a pastor to the ringer. Then they get on Facebook and support this man.
Yeah, that's true. We do that. No.
Yeah, talking about you get up like watch TD Jakes every morning.
You know what?
You could have Googled me and watched me every morning.
You know what, Pastor? I didn't know you had time.
But yeah, you knew me. You heard about me.
I heard about that and tiptoe around you. Figure it out.
That's how I go. Just come see who he is for yourself.
Yeah, that's the best thing to do. Yeah. The streets ain't got no good resume on you, Pastor.
He said the streets ain't got no good resume.
They for me, Doc.
But that's all right. I'm glad I got to meet you for myself.
Man, listen, you're a genuine dude to me. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Because we had that little thing had our little thing at the Marriott. And people were walking up to me like, oh, man, you ain't nothing like they said.
Yeah.
I said, wow. And then the part I was like, who said it?
Yeah, I actually had a text this morning.
They said they.
Yeah.
A text this morning from a young lady. She said, oh my, he's nothing like what, she said, and I really hope my company really do some business with y'all, because I promise you, it ain't nothing like the folks say.
I'm telling you, you're going to mess around and miss something good.
I'm telling you.
Listen to these folks.
And then what got me was, she said, one of the people said, you'll meet many of your church members.
I know.
I got so I said, that's because nobody wants to be held accountable.
Yeah.
And when you start holding people accountable, they get mad. And they just try to dog you out, and for no reason. For no reason.
Yeah.
But this man right here, I guarantee his church will be packed Sunday.
It's going to be packed.
Oh, yeah, they going back.
So what's your Bishop Brian? Wasn't he in Baltimore?
Yeah, he left Baltimore.
And went to Atlanta. Okay.
Yeah,
he's at a family
they
church.
They ran him out of Baltimore, didn't they?
Well, he had got a couple folks pregnant.
Oh.
And,
you didn't know that?
Yeah. So you had to get up out of there.
He was inviting him over chick. You can't keep going.
Brian said, y'all gonna get up out of here, because Brian said, listen, what he do is what he do. He got to give account for himself.
So tell me this. I listened to Brian. Brian said,
Brian cool.
He said that they should come together and have a weed farm.
Man, Brian said, listen,
We got that dollar.
He said he got to impact the community with economics.
Right.
So he said he got all the land. You know, his church owned the largest land. He's the largest landowner in Atlanta, in Georgia.
I had no idea.
His church is.
Wow.
They got more land than anybody else.
Okay.
So he said what he gonna do, since they made weed legal,
Right.
he just gonna grow some weed.
That makes sense.
And I guess he said they're gonna take the THC, TCH, or THC out of it. See, that way it won't get you high.
Okay.
It's just gonna make you hungry.
To make you hungry and heal some elements.
Oh no.
You don't smell that weed? You don't smell that weed in there? I can't smell, but you don't smell that weed on that end?
Oh, they got weed on that.
Man, they got weed on that end. What they do with it? They make it. They're making it, selling it, and oil and weed and gummies.
The CBD stuff.
Gummies and all that stuff.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, so
He's serious with it too.
I'm talking about they be loud. I'm talking about it be real loud sometimes. I can't smell it no more since I had
I
COVID.
never smelled it. But then again, I smell it all the time. I don't know.
See, there you
Listen.
But you know what I told somebody yesterday? I said, now the government wrong because they want to send all of the black folk to jail for selling weed. Then now they the biggest weed. They selling more weed than anybody.
Than anybody. It was some young black guys from Cortland that had a CBD farm, had a hemp farm. And I don't know what.
They shut it down.
I don't know because they had a good operation.
They probably shut it down because he had no license.
Yeah, no, they had everything. You can actually look them up on the internet. I think what their beef was because they already had everything set up to sell marijuana, to do all that. But whatever the government is, whatever,
you got to get that license, Doc.
They went around.
Yeah, see,
all the black business owners.
Well, you know they're in court right now.
Okay.
So right now, the judge just put a stop to gag order on it. They cannot do anything else because they're suing them for picking how they pick certain people to get the license.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's the unfair part. No matter what, we still end up being left out on the totem pole.
Yeah.
It's the funny part though. It ain't the black folk that causing the problem. It's some of our white brothers and sisters that didn't get picked.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
They didn't get picked, boy. They didn't get picked. They didn't put a hold on that thing. And that's the funny part. I said it took them.
Yeah.
Right.
Because it was just been us.
Yeah.
Oh, they would issue them license.
Oh yeah.
But when that boy got on. I mean, one young man. He said, "Listen, they did everything they were told to do, and we know for a fact the other people still working on their stuff.
Right.
And how they get licensed.
Yeah.
And how they.
I guess it's certain people getting handpicked.
Right.
Like you have family members, people in different positions that can help you.
But much I tell people all the time. I mean, if my uncle was in the Senate,
right,
or anything, I expect to get picked too.
I'm not gonna lie about that. I'm gonna.
All right. I don't know why folks get mad.
I'm using my resources.
Thank you. That's just like my daddy own a business, and you don't expect me to get a discount.
Exactly. Yeah.
Or become the next president after he retire.
Yep, you can't get mad.
That kind of fall like the Perkins situation. How they up there now?
Oh, they clown last night. Ooh, they clown last
night. The supporters, you know, they Perkins, the mayor. He's doing.
This indicator. We're talking about Steve Perkins.
Steve Perkins.
Yeah. Don't see what he did on him. He flexed on him.
Yeah.
Got it back.
He done did a ruling.
Who did this?
The mayor.
Oh, so how did this go?
Y'all gonna quit protesting? You gonna have to have a permit.
He said you'll get a license first. Let's go get a license first. And then we're going to deny your license.
Yeah. Basically, yeah. He said you can go get some license to be out. You gonna quit coming out front of my house.
Oh, that's so
that
funny.
is crazy. So where did they go from here?
Man, they got their civil rights. They got
the civil rights. Yeah.
They got to fight for the civil rights.
So the policemen, they got fired. It could have all been over with for the most part, yes. So then the policemen that did the killing, they appealed.
They appealed. That's how we got the names. If you never would appeal, we would probably be still trying to figure out who did it.
They didn't care.
Okay.
That's how you know they didn't care. They didn't care. They like put our name out there.
Then they like, we ready to take a chance.
Exactly. Yeah.
They taking one.
I mean, how crazy. Think about it though. Look at the statistics. If you're a white male police officer
Yeah.
And now check it out: the white male versus the white female. The female went to jail.
Okay.
Okay. The couple females there have gone to jail.
Right.
The white males, only a few of them have gone to jail.
Right.
Most of them been acquitted.
Okay.
Or charges could not be brought against them. They could not be bound over to the grand jury. So with all the statistics behind me, I'm gonna say, hey, I'm gonna put my name out there.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna get off anyway.
Because the way like I would too, because most of the time it goes their way.
Exactly.
Yeah. So that's what he was, and that's what they were going for. So now you're gonna go get that permit.
Right.
Them folks said, no, we want you to go by the First Amendment. He said, forget the First Amendment. You're going to quit being in front of my house.
In a public street. In a public street, you can't stand in front of that man's house quiet.
Wow. This is going to be interesting.
So you telling me.
It's already interesting.
I can't, if 10 people come stand in front of my house.
You going to jail.
You going to jail.
They need some national attention. I wonder why we have.
Oh, they got some national attention.
Have we got national attention?
I've heard it on several national.
You know, we had see DL. We told DL talk about it. He talked about it for a whole day.
Like News has been talking about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but you know, it ain't. I'm gonna tell you until we get out and vote.
That's it.
And vote the right people in.
Right.
Okay, you got to vote the right people in. Right. And the right people, just because you're black, that don't mean that the right person is always a black person. And just because you're white, that don't mean that the right person is always a white person. You know, because some of the stuff the Democrats coming up with, I'm like, nah, buddy. And then some of the stuff the Republicans coming out like, nah, buddy. I'm like, what are we doing here? Right. Anybody gonna stand up for what's right?
Right.
Exactly.
You know, I'm like.
With that being said, though, I do want to say the economy is better than it's ever been. Gas is cheaper than it's been in a long time.
We want to get that chicken down a little bit now.
Chicken down?
We made more money when George Bush was in.
Okay. Help me understand.
Business people made more money.
Okay.
When George Bush was in.
It's usually that way when Republicans are in control.
When Obama got in, he said he's gonna give out all his money.
Right.
And they missed me on every corner. I'm like, I didn't heard about it.
Right.
But I ain't seen none of it.
Right.
Right.
And like you said, watch this. You had to be in a certain clique.
Okay.
In order to get it.
Right.
And if you ain't in that clique, guess what? They was being mad about it. You know what I mean? And this is my point. I ain't get mad about it because I said if I had it inside, I want them to get what I do. Ain't me being mad because you got it inside.
I'm using all my resources.
Thank you. That's why I'm get mad.
Exactly.
Yeah, and it's sense to get mad though.
Ain't get mad.
You have to position yourself.
That's right. That's just like if your uncle is the leasing manager at this place.
Right.
I expect me to get a better deal than the man that ain't.
Right. Yeah. And that's just like going back to Steve Perkins. Guess who got to approve the application?
Who, the mayor?
No, the chief of police.
Oh, come on,
deal. It's a
so it's already.
Yeah, that's all.
And it's gonna take you 5 days.
And then they wanted to fire him too. Oh no, he said, nah, I bet y'all won't get nothing.
That's crazy though.
The city ordinance requires the chief of police.
Well, think about
this. Permit application.
You remember when the old mayor of Florence was asked to denounce
white supremacy?
Yes.
Right.
Didn't open his mouth.
No. He kept it quiet.
Kept it quiet. So what you gonna do?
And what can you do?
Vote him out.
Yeah.
That's why he didn't win. Lost by 13 votes.
I like that guy.
Me too. I thought he was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But he thought he was making the best political moves based upon the people surrounding him.
Right.
He had a William Murphy moment. He didn't have the right folks around him to say, hey, bro, go on tell them folks you denounce that and you're going to win.
Right. Yep.
Nah, so that's what you're dealing with.
Well,
but you know, also you were talking about the bylaws of the church. So the people wrote these rules, and now they haven't been implementing this permit. This is in their rules.
Oh.
So basically, what he's done, he done went back and pulled them rules up.
He done pulled the church move.
He done pulled up.
He did.
He done pulled them rules up.
It's like y'all wrote.
Yeah, basically that's what he did. He said, I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna go back and enforce these rules because for decades they've been trying to get them changed. Right. But didn't nobody get them changed in time. Oh. So now what it do?
He used it against them.
That's what he did.
Wow. That's crazy, man. I want everybody to support the movement over there in Decatur, though.
Well, look, they gotta get a permit first.
Well, if you're over 3 or 4 people, you better go around and get that permit.
So the NAACP is involved, correct?
It don't matter. What they gonna do? They gotta get a permit.
I know. I've been to NAACP. They told me they don't march no more. I said, call me when we got to march.
Yeah, they're old school. Yeah, NAACP. Do we do anything anymore?
I don't think so. I don't know. I paid my membership, and I asked. I said, "What we gonna do about a certain thing that happened?" Saying we don't march no more. We don't do that type of stuff. I said, "You mean tell me I'm part of the movement that don't put boots on the ground?"
Yeah, you part of a movement that don't move.
And you mess around and go to Decatur, you better have a permit. That's all I'm telling you.
Man, shout out to my man Rodney Gordon over there.
Yeah, what's up? What's up? Hey, we get ready to take us a break. We go over there. Listen, we get ready to take a break. We're gonna come back. We got a lot more to talk about.
Yes.
We're gonna walk it out. We're gonna swag, so we're gonna do all that good stuff. So
we can do it here, though.
Yeah, we can do it here. I mean, yeah. Hey, you listen to 105.1.
The Music Myself Show.
Come and take your place, 'cause the love you give, it can't be replaced. See, no one else, let me like you do. That's why I don't mind to spend my life with you. I wanna please you any way I can. I wanna share my world, don't you understand? Your love is a one in a million. It goes on. Everything about you, your smile, your style is so fly. I can't deny. I got a crush on you, and that is true indeed. And I'm digging you. You make me believe that your love is a one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give me a really good feeling.
that you can just tie down. She likes to spread a love and turn your head around. Do you love me, Mary Jane?
The music must have the show.
Listen, man, while we was on break, T.D. Jason came out and said,
What T.D. Jason?
If I did do it, I ain't had to do nothing but ask for forgiveness, repent.
He didn't say that.
The man said that. Then turn around and say, well, I ain't do it though.
I don't care, TD. Do what you want.
Right, man, why do you even come out and say anything?
Yeah, man, I can't believe it. He said he wasn't going to entertain that.
Yeah, listen, hey, what you saying anything for this? Just leave it alone.
Yeah.
Basically.
Hey, I want to tell y'all, try to act look more adult-like today. You see I have on my reading glasses?
I see you got your reading glasses on.
Oh, let me tell you what happened. You know, last night, you go there trying to read that board. It almost touched him in the nose. He was trying to read that board. He couldn't read that board. You know, right there was just stuff up there so little. I saw her close her ears to that board. He got up on that board, man. I was like, yo. Hey, you see, I had Janet to rewrite it.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, that ain't working, buddy.
And I'm really, my eyes are like, not like they used to be.
Well, you know, the older we get,
DJ say it ain't nothing like it used to be.
You know what? I wonder how he feels, though. You know, I had the internet come, well, enough of the internet to come at me one time over an accident I'd had.
Okay.
And I woke up, my phone was blowing up the next morning, and people was all sending me messages in my inbox, and it's like, my partner G calls like, you been on the internet yet? I was like, no, what's going on? He's like, don't go on there.
He said, whatever you do, don't go on it.
They tearing you up.
Wow.
Like, they tearing you up on that.
Wow.
So I go on the internet, people that I thought was my friends, like, they was like,
You know, it don't take much, man.
He's arrogant, and he was drunk, and he was this, and
No.
man, they was going in.
They took it to another level.
They was telling them, like, man, it was a bunch of white kids, like, the little white boy backed out in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
But I was upset. I got him cussed out. Everybody, I was telling them to shut up, waiting on the police.
Did he video you?
That's the only thing. Somebody did. Then they made me walk the line. They gave me like a test.
Mm-hmm.
And I told the officer, like, I don't need no test. I said, I can't even walk a straight line if I ain't drinking. So thank God, I don't know, he was on my side. And eventually, it all worked out for me. And I went home. And my cousin Drake just so happened was riding down the street. And I was like, I'll take you home. And then my friend Ashley, she's like, I'll get somebody to come get your car. So they come got my car. But anyway, the police looked out. Okay, but they was firing me up on the internet, and I was hurt. I ain't gonna lie. Mm-hmm. I was hurt to see what people were saying. People didn't even know me. They had, like, was making horrible comments.
Throwing their little 2 cents in. That's why I get you, don't it?
Yeah, man. When your friends hitting you up and say, man, don't worry about it. Block them folks and this, that, and the other. And I couldn't help but grab my phone and just keep going looking. It would hurt my stomach every time. Like, I can't believe that was my friend.
Oh, I thought they knew.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But yeah, that internet can be rough. Pastor, they never came with you on the internet?
Nah.
They come with them subliminal messages.
Yeah, they come with that fake stuff. Yeah, I put on there, if you gonna talk, at least tell somebody to the face.
Yeah, I'd rather you go on and just tag me.
I don't get all big. You know, people big and bad on Facebook, though.
Man, what? I've never seen so many internet gangsters.
I mean, that's what I'm saying.
What you call them, internet gangsters?
I mean, they're big and bad on Facebook. And you're like, why do you do that?
You got them internet preachers too, don't you?
Oh, yeah, you got a lot of them.
Well, I know the folk that you can tell when they trying to get at somebody when they throw one of them Bible verses out there.
Yeah, they do that all the time.
But that's how it goes.
They misuse the Bible.
That's what I was just going to say.
Yeah.
Like, that ain't what they mean.
I know people that's literally doing all the wrong stuff and will post the most gospel quotes you ever want to hear.
Right.
And telling and all that, watch who you with and all that, and they be the main ones you need to be watching out for.
Come on, man. you just said something, see? I ain't got to say nothing. I can just say you show, right?
Hey, but that's how I go. I have people that's my friend that ain't my friend. How many people follow you on the internet, you see them in person,
right.
They don't say a word to you?
Or you don't know.
Yeah. But I go tell the folks, they be like, I'm your friend on Facebook. I'm like, okay. Okay, like, we just friends. That's the thing. I think we get so twisted up in the internet stuff, and we're not personable.
Well, a lot of people like the likes.
Of course, it's something mental about that. It's something that we like to feel good. We like response. We like people to like us. It's
and that's how church is now.
Mess with your adrenaline. It's something that
you done said something.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how church, basically people go to church basically for the likes.
Yeah. Man, how many people, like, you can literally, when you go to a funeral, bro, you can just expect the pictures from the funeral. You know what I mean? We make everything, put everything on the internet.
Everything.
Just everything. And I'm talking, and I'm guilty. I'm just as guilty as anyone else. I don't do funeral stuff. Like, maybe you have family members that will take pictures, though, at the funeral. Sadly, that's the only time you get to see a lot of people you haven't seen. But don't take no pictures of me in the hospital looking stupid with all no tubes and stuff hooked up to me. Don't take no picture of me in no casket. I don't like none of that. You know what I mean?
Right.
So what do y'all think about that, though?
I don't want no picture.
You know what I mean?
Because you got to deal with this thing.
Right.
It's a mental.
And then once I deal with it, just let me deal with it. Don't keep on bringing it back.
Right. That's my thing.
But a lot of people like that, though.
They do.
I don't understand it, but a lot of people like it. Hey, shout out to Clifford, the one and only Pastor Clifford Mays. Olivet MB Church just put out, we got us a new pastor.
Yeah, I think he did his first sermon this past Sunday.
Who's this? Who did? Who?
Clifford Mays.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, he on his way. They said, our new pastor elect.
Yeah.
Clifford L. Mays.
And did him a little moving.
Yeah, 20-some years. He said, I'm out. Holler at y'all later. Gone.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
I seen Mr. Jimmy Shaw. Is pastor.
Yeah, that's what they say.
Congratulations,
He's the pastor
of First Baptist Tuscumbia.
Yeah.
You think the deacon you think I'm gonna ever get a pastor job?
Hey, listen,
who gonna call you?
Now, Lord, that's the only way you gonna get there.
Listen, make sure you hear the right call now.
Yeah, what he said to you when he called you? I don't want to miss my call, pastor.
Because we come to your church, ain't no telling what's gonna be up in that joint.
We're not gonna be walking it out.
We gonna walk it out. Okay, good.
I'll be very respectful. I will surprise you. I was going to United Methodist Church in Tallahassee, and Pastor Wani, that was her name. She was the pastor. Her husband was a professor at Florida State and FAMU. But she convinced me to teach Bible study, because I would, just like I talk to you, I would talk to her and ask God these questions. I tell you what.
Why don't you teach?
Why don't you teach? Yeah. And I actually enjoyed teaching Bible study.
Did you shut it down?
You know what? I got everybody involved. I mean, because I could only talk about it the way I knew. You know what I mean? I was like, now this is what I get from this. I don't know. If it's something different someone else gets from this, let me know. Well, you know what I mean? And we just would start up a general conversation about certain verses. And but that was it.
But that's being real.
But that was the only way I knew how to approach it. And this was the thing too. I was at a time in my life where I was looking for change, and I wanted to change. So I felt like God was putting tests in front of me, like for everything.
Wow.
So that's why I couldn't turn the pastor down about doing Bible study. You know, I would tell people I'm doing Bible study. I would kind of get mad at the pastor, like, I don't want to do this every week. You know what I mean? And kind of act, trying to
get you ready for your calling.
Yes, she was.
The Lord was calling you.
Yeah, and she actually, I never forget. She's one of the first people that had me on the radio too. I had told my story on this AM station, but I didn't. Pastor Wani, I'm gonna have to email her, because it's been years. I just thought about it. It's been years since I talked to her, but she was one of the first people that had me on the little radio station talking about domestic violence and divorce and things like that. You know what I mean?
Oh, wow.
Because I would tell my story at church and talk to her about what I was going through, and like I wasn't able to really see my kids. It's just a whole bunch of stuff. Mm-hmm. And I guess she was just taking it all in, and she flipped it on.
Good rep.
I know.
Yeah, she flipped it. Yeah.
Mama,
the good rep.
next in line.
Yeah, good rep. But you know what was cool that came out of that? This dude named Ashanti. Like, he was a FAMU student, because of course I still was doing music stuff. And so we was part of the biggest record pool down there. So the pastor put on me to have like that fourth Sunday thing. You know what I mean? Like, she's like, I'll give you the 4 Sundays. I want you to do something with these kids. Mm-hmm. So I had to do something with the kids. So we started doing like an open mic type of thing for church, and they would do their little songs. And this
y'all play Swerve.
We didn't, but this is this little girl. She's about 6 years old, and she loved a Beyonce song. And she wanted to sing that Beyonce song so bad in church, and it was like, no, you cannot sing that song in church.
You gonna let her one?
No, I wasn't. I thought she just wanted to participate. I wanted to let her, but I was like, that's not the song.
Yeah, you had to find another song, William Murphy. See, that's what happened. That's what somebody should have told him. That's just not the song.
Right, exactly.
Right.
It tickled me, though, that she wanted to participate. And then they ended up joining the church because her mother, they had just passed by, and they come in, she had 2 daughters. And just from a few times, they ended up joining that church because the kids liked their time.
You know what I mean? Had a good time.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
But that's the thing. We got to get our kids back into the church. But a lot of people they have personal reasons of why they can't go to church, so therefore they remove the kids, and they ain't doing nothing but creating. That's why we got so many kids carrying guns, killing one another. I mean, think about this.
They ain't getting no whoopings, man. Right. They ain't getting no
yeah, that too. But
at
the same time, what 6-year-old? Remember when the 6-year-old took the gun to the school because the teacher made him mad, and what he do? Shoot her.
That's because he wasn't scared to get a beating.
See me?
You was scared to get a beating.
I'm gonna go in the back room, go in the closet, and go off and cuss like whatever I thought was cuss words back then. Like, you know, that's it. Then it's over. You come out, you better be straight.
They just think no discipline whatsoever.
No.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and
because you look crazy, the teacher get hit in the throat. You
driving down the street, your mama gonna backhand slap you.
Yeah. Oh, I got one of them before.
Well, see, you got that at church, though. See?
Yeah.
You know, the ushers didn't play with your church. So do. But look, I was looking on here, and I was trying to make sure I was right on what I said. So when I was talking about William Murphy, one of the things he was talking about in the sermon, he said, 7 gold, I have none. And he kept on telling people, you know, that we no longer going to wait. He told, how many of y'all tired of waiting on God? And the folks raised their hand. He said, well, in 24, we're not waiting on God in 24. We need God to do it right now. Now, and all of us want God to do it right now, but we can't tell people that we're not going to wait on God.
Right.
Yeah, that's not what we're going to do. We're going to wait on the Lord. Because, see, again, you're talking about babes in Christ. Not talking about people that's seasoned in church. Right. We're talking about babes in Christ.
Right.
And if you tell a babe in Christ that God's going to do something right now, and God don't do it right now, oh, they like, I'm out the door. This ain't working.
Yeah. They ain't thinking about
that. You told me God going to do it right now. He ain't did nothing for me because, like you just said, your testimony was you kept going through things.
Right.
Even though you was teaching, you kept straight on going through stuff.
Right.
And people don't understand that when you join church, that don't mean you're not going to go in through anything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That means you got somebody to bring you through stuff.
Exactly.
Now, you're going to go through it because it says worse on the one that know it and don't do than the one that don't.
No.
And so if you don't know, we got Bible class tonight at Galilee Missionary Bible
Church. We're already back. It's back in January.
Yeah, it's already January. We got Bible class tonight at 6:30. We're going to eat at 6 o'clock, so you come on out there and have a little lunch or have a little dinner with us, and then we'll start teaching at 6:30. That's right, Galilee Missionary Baptist Church, 23001 County Road 14 here in Florence, Alabama.
Yeah.
So y'all come on, join us. And church on Sunday morning.
At 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock. Tell the folks how to win this car.
All right, so we were actually talking about that on break. So what you have to do, we are actually working on one app, which is going to be the Knox Media app, and it will have both stations on there. You will download that app. You're going to be able to text us through that app, and that puts you at an entry for a car. So in 2024, we are giving away a car.
Yeah.
And all you have to do is pay for your insurance and your taxes, and it's going to be yours.
You can't beat that.
I sure hope I can win.
We're doing big things. Man, I'm telling you.
Listen, I hope I can win, Montreal.
Man, you know we can't win nothing. That's the only thing we can't win nothing.
You can win on calling the name out.
That's about it. My joy will be your joy.
There you go.
That's right.
And what about the trip, though? Your wife gonna take you on the trip? Oh, I forgot there was a women's trip.
Man, I told you, they playing it right in my face. Like everybody at the table,
they ready.
Yeah, everybody won trips. They said before, they didn't say, "Ooh, that'll be fun for us." My wife didn't say that. They looked at each other, all the women at the table, said, "Girl, we going on some girl trips."
Listen,
not one, some.
We got some. Look, one that hit me up today. Send me my second trip. I'm ready.
They're not paying.
They paid for listen. They ain't paid them taxes. They said we out.
Oh yeah.
I told y'all.
Ghana, Hawaii, and Las Vegas, you can't beat it.
I told y'all. And see, folks said,
"Oh, that's all made up.
Them things wasn't real." Man, these folks using these trips.
Yeah, they using these trips. Y'all think we playing if we want to? They miss out on something good.
I'm telling you now.
Mona, you can't win no car. You got a car.
Yeah,
Mona riding brand new out there on y'all. I ain't never seen nobody on come to work with a new car. God, dog. We doing something wrong.
I don't know, person. No, what we doing wrong?
I don't know. Mona, tell us what we doing. I guess we ain't got a truck driver.
How come Mona ain't here? What Melissa talking about? When she said, I think they took it out of context.
Hey, Mona,
with the pastor?
Mona said, but God.
Well, please give me the recipe. Oh my God. Give me the recipe, Mona.
The truck driver ain't called today since Mona.
No, he ain't called, but he come in early on. Hey, family.
Oh, okay.
That's all he said.
Yeah.
Usually he'll give us a little bit more.
Yeah. He low-key the part of the team, ain't he?
That's what he say.
Hey, shout out, I got my man, I call him my nephew, but Antoine Cole in the building. Young man just hit me up today. And he said, hey, I'm coming.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah, what's up, Cole? Cole is cold. He gets up at 4 o'clock and let his talent roll.
Yeah, he do.
Like, okay then.
He's an artist, he's a rapper, he's a writer,
he's a landscaper, you said?
Landscaper.
He go support the kids.
I'm gonna see if we can plant some flowers around my mailbox.
Oh, he
want some flowers around the mailbox?
Yeah, I want some flowers around the mailbox.
That's your man, he do all that.
I don't know, the last yard man I had, I don't know what he was on.
We don't even know what he is.
What happened? He told me, hey, Pastor, can you go on and pay me? Now, you know,
I'm getting a Charlie horse out here on the internet.
Hey, y'all, look at me. When we get old, everything goes back.
I need to hydrate.
Man, you gotta drink you some coconut water. You gotta drink coconut water, man.
When I walk off the setting, I done got the cramp in my leg. Lord have mercy.
Man, you gotta get coconut water.
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta get on that coconut water.
That's expensive.
But just get some water for you.
Nah, that ain't working. You gotta have some more electrolytes.
I ain't never caught a cramp on the radio.
You gotta have some more electrolytes, Doc.
I do.
And then I was reading today they started the dry. It's called Dry January.
Dry January.
No alcohol for the whole month of January.
Okay. They talking about rubbing alcohol.
Look,
but you messed up on day one.
They said,
well, I started off on.
They said that's a national thing that people doing. I said, what?
Oh, is it though? I can try that.
It's a national. So
take yours to February the 3rd.
Well, I only take social drinks every now and again.
Well, I think they're trying to make money because all of the major whiskey makers and wine makers are the ones that's making this non-alcoholic drinks now, and they're pushing this 1 month dry month.
1 month dry month.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then they're pushing that coconut water.
Well, let's see how.
I'm gonna have to give me some of that coconut.
Man, that coconut water, boy, them things is good, Doc.
I take the electrolyte things, the water, go in your water.
Yeah. That coconut water get you right.
Well, I'm gonna have to try. I like the vitamin water too.
Well, I'm gonna tell you about that. I was drinking Propel, and because I was trying to wash my water and wash my trying to make sure I stay hydrated,
right?
And didn't want to get sugar, so I'm like, okay, as old folks say, wash my sugar.
Yeah.
Man, I go to the doctor. The doctor like, your sugar high. I said, sugar high. I said, man, I've been drinking water. He said, what kind of water you been drinking? I said, Propel. He said, man, you ain't been drinking nothing but sugar.
Wow.
I said, it said no sugar. He said, was it sweet? I said, yes. He said, well, they put some kind of chemical in there.
Right.
Yeah. And man, it shot my sugar up.
That's why I don't.
Careful.
That's why I don't drink
Red Bulls. You can't tell that.
I ain't gonna lie on that.
You can't tell that.
I don't drink.
They gonna drink Red Bulls like, man, shoot.
Do you?
Woo.
I can't. That's
no, I don't.
You want a Christmas present? You get a thing of Red Bulls, boy. What?
Gotcha.
Look at my eyes.
I ain't talking about one. I need a case.
Look at my eyes got big. Hey, Mom, Tamika almost hit that 1 hour when she got excited, boy.
Yeah.
Gatorade.
Is Gatorade still good? There's a lot of sugar in Gatorade, isn't it?
A lot of sugar and a lot of salt.
That's crazy because they say it's good for you, and then they'll put out another version of it that says.
Wow.
That's like that comedian made the joke. He said, they tell you to take this medicine, and then when you look at the side effects, you be like, hold on a minute, I'm taking it for this, but then it say stroke.
Right.
Yeah. Like, no, man, I'm not taking that medicine.
No. Because that's crazy. You didn't read off the side effects. And you'd be like, I don't want to have none of that.
No.
Exactly.
Why am I take the chance?
Right. Well, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then one medicine said lead to blindness. Nah, I just take my chances.
Could cause severe loss of memory.
Like, no, that's okay.
I already can't remember
nothing.
That was
Right.
too funny. I'm like, nah, that is crazy. Man, hey, listen, all I know in the town of Bolivar County, they did the swearing in of all of the elected officials.
Okay.
And I'm going to tell you how it's night and day. In Bolivar County, when it's time to swear in the elected officials, guess how many blacks it was and guess how many whites?
Probably it was 80% black.
No.
80?
100%?
No.
98% black?
Yeah.
What?
In Bolivar County, yeah.
Where is that? I don't even know.
Cleveland, Delta State.
Okay.
Look, got all these folks.
That's in Mississippi.
Yeah, Mississippi.
Okay.
98% of the people elected was black. You had two. You had a constable. You had a board of supervisor. And I think that's it.
It seems like it's two different Mississippis, though. It seems like the white folks just do their thing and then
Nah, you just got the same Mississippi. That's why I was getting ready to go to it. So we got 98%, but don't run nothing.
See, that's crazy to me. I don't get that.
You get one white man on the board of supervisors. He tell the other black men what to do. I'm like, are you slow?
I don't get that.
But they didn't got one little young. They got two young fellas on there now.
And you know them young folk, they come.
Them folks ain't going down.
Oh yeah,
they ain't going. So
they smart.
It's about to go down now, boy.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm talking about it's about to go down. Cause see, and then they one of my former church members. She just became the prosecuting attorney. She just became the board attorney for the board of supervisors. And she'll go get her. And she's young.
Okay.
And then another young guy, he's a board. They try to get him off the board because he's too smart. And he's getting him over. Yeah. He's getting them the business. Because look, we was down at a meeting and one of the new supervisors brought it up.
Okay.
Yeah, he's like, you remember we was down at the EMA meeting?
Yes.
And he brought up, I'm going to have to work with him.
Yeah.
Nah, Doc, that young fella. And then he got some help now, so he got another young guy.
Okay.
So we're going to see what's going to happen. So yesterday they got sworn in, and one of my good friends, my sister, I call her my sister, we grew up in the same church. She was sworn in as circuit clerk. She's circuit clerk. So this is her second term.
Okay.
So it's like, man, but I got a partner, man, he got two jobs. He like the board county administrator, and he also the tax assessor.
How you get two jobs?
Only in Bolivar County. And together he make about 3.
I'm gonna run for something one day, Pastor. Y'all gonna support me.
Man, go on run. Everybody else running.
Running for the mayor of the show.
Over my shows, you just run at large.
Really?
Yeah.
Nah, I like being the hood mayor though. I like.
Hood mayor.
I don't like joining really the politics.
Well, you ain't gonna be now you can't be the mayor down in Waterloo or toward Waterloo.
No.
That's Monk job. Monk is the mayor out there.
In Oakland.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Oakland. Well, you had to find you another territory. Monk got that down pat.
Wait, Monk. Do I know Monk?
You know Monk. Huh?
Yeah, Ring Sky. Ring Buck.
Yeah, Monk. Yeah, I know Monk.
Yeah, Monk.
Y'all know Monk? Man, that's my guy.
Monk almost did a sermon Sunday.
Man, Monk dumped that house. They say he dumped that house Sunday.
Man, I love
want a dry eye in the church.
Get out of here.
What?
Y'all ain't seen Monk in so long.
Monk dumped that house. I was like, want a dry eye in there. You hear me?
That's what's up. Shout out to Monk.
That's my man.
That's it.
That's my man. Monk
he can be co-mayor.
Monk said he the mayor.
He the mayor. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah, he mayor.
All right, I'm gonna ride with him.
Yeah, we laugh. Boy, I said, go on, Monk. Go ahead on. Hey, listen, y'all. I know that I'm tired.
You tired? Listen.
Y'all done talk for 2 hours straight.
I know. When it goes so fast.
Yes.
You know the Rose Bowl just happened. Who was you going for?
Now you know you're going to Alabama.
I was pulling for both of them.
You pulling for both?
Yeah. Because Jamari, he was
yes,
played for them.
he did play for Michigan.
Yeah.
He played. Toward the boy, the tall dude.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
He played for us. So I still got like a partial.
All I know is Rod
Was Michigan always?
Oh, he's Michigan stuff.
Rod
Shepard.
I saw that.
Rod Shepard said the Lord answered his prayer. Man, he was so excited about that. But I'm telling you what, Michigan gonna get whooped on Monday.
So who they play?
They play Washington.
Oh, okay.
That hint's gonna be something. That quarterback, he's something else.
So when is that game again?
Monday.
But you know, I told him if Alabama would have won, we could have threw us a watch party or something.
Oh, that would have been great. Yeah.
You know, it'd have been packed.
Maybe for next year.
Yeah.
What we got coming up, Pastor?
Well, you know that.
We're going to take a break and talk about.
Right. Well, I was going to tell you, Abbeville, a high school from around here, actually got to go perform in the Rose Parade.
Oh, really?
Yes.
It was Abbeville.
It's one of the schools over on the other side of Huntsville.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
So was the
congratulations to them.
It was the 135th Rose Bowl, and they got to participate.
I tell you this, I still don't know. Is there some black children?
No,
it's
it ain't none of them.
Big school.
That's a big school. Right. I think they need to pick these little bitty schools with no opportunity.
Right. I agree with that.
I think that's a big deal. You know, because what I found out, a lot of stuff you take for granted, a lot of stuff I take for granted, a lot of stuff you take for granted.
Right.
It's a lot of people just ain't done a lot.
Right.
Yeah.
And you was like, wow, y'all ain't did that? They're like, no. Like you said, you ain't never been to Huntsville? Never been to Huntsville. And you live here, and you've been here all your life, and you've never been to Huntsville?
You'd be surprised.
I know.
That's what I'm telling you. I was like, wow, you take stuff for granted. And when I tell you, I done been to every state in the United States.
Yeah.
I'm like, you take a lot of stuff for granted.
You do?
Yeah. And people just don't understand. I'm like, that's a big deal. Hey, let's take a break, and we'll come back. You're listening to
105.1.
We are the music muscle of the show.
Show out, Tara.
At your age, mama, shoes. something new. Whenever I think of you, my mind goes up to you. When I look in your eyes, my meter starts to rise, and I become confused. My vocal track lets it cruise when I'm sitting next to you. Electricity starts to flow, and my indicator starts to glow. I'm just a love machine, and I won't work for nobody but you. I'm just a love machine, yeah, baby. A hug and kiss and food. I'm just a love machine, and I won't work for nobody but you. I'm just a love machine, baby. A hug and kiss and game. I'm gentle as a lamb, I'm not that hard to play. There's no way that you can lose. Chase it, it's not a blow. I thought I couldn't know, 'cause you have nothing to lose. If you look into my heart, I am sure you can find out how to turn me on, just set my dial, and let me love you all years a while. I'm just a love machine, and I won't work for nobody but you. I'm just a love machine, yeah, baby. The hug and kiss and beam. La 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 la. I'm just a love machine, and I won't work for nobody but you. I'm just a love machine, hey baby, a hug and kiss and beam. I'm just a love machine, I won't have to wait for anybody but you. I'm just a love machine, hey baby, a hug and kiss and beam.
105.1.
The music mess of the shows.
Listen, we over here talking, man. Qatar says Qatar.
So you better get with it.
She said, listen, I ain't gonna keep on telling y'all, cause y'all ain't listening. Cause I know I ain't heard nothing.
Yeah.
Listen, did you hear the woman on Facebook saying these folk that ran out? Charlene said y'all need to get back to just old church.
Yeah, she said we need to take the baptism somewhere else.
Yeah, the old church.
Like what? Oh, no, what is this? What am I missing?
Charlene, you know Charlene.
Charlene, you know.
Comedian.
Oh yes, I like her.
Charlene said it looks straight like the club up and down.
Oh, she commented on it.
Yeah, she gave her, as they say, she gave her verdict.
Man, I tell you, I've seen a lot of crazy stuff though, as far as video on the internet with certain churches.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing really surprises me.
Nothing.
I seen the brother come in on the zip line at the church, all the way to the pulpit. Then I seen the brother on the hoverboard come down the aisle. Like, people don't just march in like they used to up to the choir stand.
No.
Y'all remember that?
Yeah, we don't do that no more. Yeah. You ain't got nobody in the choir.
God knows people used to be excited.
Yeah, folks don't want to be in the choir. Folks don't want to be in practice. Folks don't want to do nothing.
Folks don't want to be the usher.
I mean, it was totally different. Tamika said yesterday, somebody told her we need to have practice or something before. You know, you used to go to what church?
Arms Chapel.
No, to my other folk church.
The white people church?
Yeah.
Christ Chapel.
Okay, so Christ Chapel they have a planning meeting. Okay, they don't have a planning meeting. They have a planning meeting. They plan what they're gonna do for the service. They plan how it's gonna go.
Right.
And right before the service, they have to make sure they come to work. They have to be there at least an hour before church start. They're gonna have another meeting before the start, and they plan everything.
Okay, right.
They're singers, they're musicians, everything.
Lights,
the usher people, everything.
Right.
And we're gonna be the ushers, and we're gonna make sure we're there. But if you go to the other folks' church and you say, "Hey y'all, we need to have practice, we need to plan, we need to do," I ain't got time, I ain't gonna be able to do that.
My dog sick.
I just don't understand.
My toe hurt. I can't stand up.
I just don't understand. I had a guy tell me, and we saw this, and I didn't, like I said, I ain't been here long. So we were talking to some people, and they said, you know the guy that's at the door? I said, yeah, no, I don't know him. They said, when he was a member of our church, he wouldn't do nothing. I said, he out here being an usher right now? They said, yep, out here being an usher. And doing it with joy. I just think we're still stuck. I mean, we're still thinking that some people ICE is cold.
But see, that's the thing. Saying for like my mother, she don't say just go to church. Get in church and do something.
Right.
And that is her thing.
It makes a difference.
Yeah. You have to be on the usher board. You have to do something. Be in the choir. You have to do something. But I don't think we associate that. We think like, shoot, we doing good to just be there.
Yeah. I promise. I tell people all the time. A lot of people say you just run up behind at church and just do everything. Do this. I'm gonna tell you, until you went through something,
right?
People can't tell you what you can do and what you can't do. I made a promise to God, and it wasn't to no man, nobody else. Right. And I promised him, and that's the only reason it holds me to doing what I'm supposed to do.
Right.
Because I made that promise to him.
Look what they're doing in Memphis.
So many of us, we make promises.
Understand?
We can't even make promises to ourselves, but yet,
Man, I had to get the whole front of the car off. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Well, they stole everything but the front bumper.
Took everything except the front bumper. Only in Memphis.
Oh, my goodness.
And look, that's my cousin that posted it.
Lord,
she said, I told y'all not to go to Memphis.
Right.
Man.
Took everything except the front bumper.
But it don't make no sense.
As they say, roguish.
Boy, I mean, that is crazy. They must yank that money. They must have had a tow truck and yank it. Because they pulled out the front bumper.
Yeah, the bumper was stuck on the curb.
I'm looking at exactly what it was, too.
Exactly.
And they yanked that thing, boy. God.
I did that. We give Memphis a bad name, but Memphis already gave it something bad.
No, Memphis gave us a bad name.
Yeah.
Between Memphis and Birmingham.
I told you, but Florida crazy. That's why I was telling you tomorrow, somebody take a trip to Florida. I don't put nobody in that type of, I mean, it's beautiful down there, but anything can happen in Florida.
Listen,
wow.
And what we said, hey, shout out to Rakisha. Rakisha, what's up? Hey, Rakisha throw them parties over there, y'all.
Rakisha Dawson, hey, Rakisha, what's good?
Hey, girl.
Somebody said, well, how you know the party gonna be packed? Well, I can tell you this. Where there's women, there will be men
sniffing up behind.
And in today's time, there will be other women.
Yeah.
mercy.
And other men.
I agree.
And they said, Rakisha, they say you did a good job.
Always.
Oh, my son went. He said, B. Reed, he said he had a wonderful time.
Right.
He said he was glad to see everybody.
Yeah, that's what they said. They said it was a nice turnout. So, Rakisha, I want you to throw the party for the church.
Uh-oh. All right, sister.
I want to walk it out.
She said, don't play with her.
Do she?
No.
Oh. Because she will say it.
Shirlene.
I love Shirlene.
Hey, Shirlene crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Well, man, thank y'all for letting me have y'all on the show today.
No, thank you for coming.
I act like I'm not going to be here every Wednesday.
Thank you for being on time.
I'm turning over a new leaf, trying to be, we got a lot of stuff to do.
Yeah.
If Pops can be in 24 hours, pulling on all these cords,
I'm telling you, man, last night,
come and be on time.
I said, listen, I know it's late. I'm going to get up and be early this morning. I got here 8 Sundays, right at 8:15. I was like, gotta go get it. Because, see, the man don't give you no pass. He's like, it's January now. You going to pay for this room too?
Right.
No, I said, no, I'm going to get up out of here.
We don't get up out of here so we can.
Right.
You getting up out of here. I ain't got no walls up. I'm getting up out of here.
Right.
Nah, I ain't paying for no extra new. Because, see, the other folks on the corner, they just put their stuff in the room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're going to get a bill.
Nah.
Well, so I'm excited about us expanding, getting more room.
You know what I'm excited about? People want to come to the studio.
Yeah.
Everybody keep asking, can we
I
come
thought
by?
that was really nice that young man wanted to stop by today.
I had a couple preachers say, "Hey man, where y'all located? We got to come by." So I'm like, "Cool, we gonna y'all give us about 2 more weeks.
Yeah,
we'll be finished moving."
I like people to come and look at the products we provide outside of radio.
Because every time they come in, they're like, "Wow, y'all do that too?"
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, it's like, hey, we do it all, man.
We one stop shop.
Yeah. Because we're doing some floor mats, some car mats for
one of my friends, Ashley Merks, and one of my friends own a car lot. So he wants paper floor mats. So he's ordered about 1,000 of those.
See, look at that.
Okay.
Yeah. So and that all sparked from our Christmas party.
I know, and Ashley was so excited at the Christmas party.
And hopefully they order some banners, and we're going to connect with other businesses as well.
That's what we all about, man. We're about connection. We're not a one-man show.
Yeah, exactly.
We're a group of individuals trying to help you become part of our family, and we all grow together.
Exactly.
And Knox Media Group will do it. All you got to do is call us at 256-712-2887. And also hit us up. I know a lot of people say y'all only make certain people announcements. No, if you send us your public service announcements, we put it out there.
Say keyword.
You.
Public
service.
Not something you charging for now. You charging, you gotta
pay something.
And if we read it out, talking about they supporting us.
No, straight up though, don't expect if you're making a profit, if you have business, don't expect to get free promotional for
right
without breaking bread like this. This is a thing. You know what I mean? You got to give to get.
You know what? And I'm glad you brought it up. You just made me remember something. So one night y'all on the air, and I think Mona brought up about if you want radio personality to come out. Yeah. Somebody text me and said, "Oh, so now y'all gonna charge?" I said, "Listen, let me help you out. If I send out any of the radio personality,
you can do some business with
he for working. Yeah. And if a man work, he got to get paid." Exactly. They was like, "Huh?" I said, "Yeah, they got to get paid." I said, "We got to get paid." I said, "Think about it." And I told him about when I was in high school. When I was in high school, I hosted a dance at the high school, and I was a radio personality.
Right.
They had to pay me.
Yeah, right. Exactly. A lot of people don't know the inner workings of this thing.
You got to pay me to come out there. They was like, "What all you doing is talking on the mic?" I said, "It drew y'all a crowd."
Exactly. You have to know your worth, and that's the thing. You have to know how to communicate with people.
Exactly.
People got to know that. I say this about my DJs all the time. DJs are not cheap. If you got somebody you want to pay $150 here and then to play their iPad, off music or whatever, Apple Music, that's one thing. But if you want somebody to bring all them lights and bring all that equipment, all them speakers, and really have a playlist for you, that's work. Those guys practice work.
Right.
And then they have to be there. Say if your party 3 hours, they usually have to be there 5 hours. Because they got to get there to set up first.
And get there and take it down.
And then they got to take it down after.
Well, we got our own DJ. John is our man.
John
Dustin.
John Dustin is 105.1. Hey. And what I like about John is you say, "Hey, John, this kind of party is going to be."
Right.
He make it fit too.
He said, "Oh, I got you."
Oh, yeah.
He does.
I pay attention to that. Like, you got to know how to play to your crowd.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, but yeah, pay these young DJs out here if they put in work, because a lot of times my DJ friends, they have their equipment set up dead in the middle of the living room. You know what I mean? You can't have to walk around.
Yeah.
Because they gonna get up every time and
I remember that.
You know what I mean? They practice. You remember that?
Having it in your living room.
I had it out in the garage, and I had so much equipment. One day I just went up. I own the radio station. This ain't the first time I own the radio station. So I jumped up and my wife said, "What are we doing?" I said, "We got to go get some equipment."
Right.
She said, "Some more?" I said, "You got to have equipment so when you go out on the show, you can't take the same equipment. You got to have your own. You got to have your travel. You got to have travel equipment."
Yeah.
And now they make this equipment so light.
Yeah.
Oh man, because back in the day, boy, that's the hardest part of it.
And that's the thing. Your speakers got to be on point, and they had them big old
big ones. And you remember you go do a party and you didn't have no subs. Them folks be like, woo.
Yeah, it's over. It's over. That's one thing about it. Yeah, you gotta have that. I never realized how important the sound system was.
Man,
It has to be.
Until I got embarrassed.
that thing got to be hidden, boy.
Yeah, it does. People gotta feel it.
I was like, hey, but it's loud. They like, we don't hear no lows.
Yeah.
Just there.
Just, man.
Yeah.
So you went got this box, and the box about this wide, and that thing's so heavy.
Right.
And then back in the day, you couldn't get the ones that were self-powered.
Right.
You had to buy the amp. You know the amps that we have. You had to buy the amp. So the amp's heavy. And I just tell people this stuff is heavy.
And then you had to have records.
Then you got to have records. Hey, let me tell you what's funny about that. I was telling my wife the other day, I said, listen, this song came on. I said, girl, this song used to come on. I remember sitting in the radio station. I was about 15 years old. That song come on, I was straight sleep. You know, and I hear the radio. It was going out. The phone will ring and say, "Hey, Knox, wake up!" Record went on. I would be on that mother sleep. And people don't understand. Back then, we had records, and we had little dots. And according to what the color of the dots were, they had a clock, and you played the records according to the clock.
And then it stops.
We didn't have this automation stuff.
Listen, and
Let's make it easier.
Oh man.
And then it's quiet.
Oh, you sitting in that mug, boy. I'm telling you, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. Man, at 4 o'clock, man, I used to be so sleepy. And then,
See, I wouldn't have made the night shift.
Oh, yeah, that's the best shift for me.
I would think so in radio.
Yeah, that's the best shift for me. Because all the, all my classmates and everybody, you know, they out at 11 o'clock at night. They just tuned in. Yeah, they listen to me. And then back then the girls be like, "Monsieur, can you play?" I was like, yeah, I got you.
People don't even make requests no more.
No.
Do we accept requests?
Man, we take requests.
We take requests. You know, folks don't. Now I want you to know who they are.
Now I remember the time back then though, people call in and say, "Hey, what's up? This your boy Knox. I want to send out a request to so and so, and I want to tell her, is this the year?" And the boy, everybody fall out laughing like, "You done broke up with the girl on the radio."
Oh, that used to be terrible. Somebody else and call and request a song for somebody else's boyfriend.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Boy, I'm telling you, you like, God, dog.
Hey, it's treacherous because everybody heard it.
Yeah.
I remember when I was in college when I was going to A&M, y'all. Swear to God, my girlfriend come to visit me. She was my girlfriend at the time. And I swear to God, like my request came out over the airwaves for me. I mean, like this is like 87, 88. So my girlfriend was like, "Somebody sent me a request." I was like, "You know how many Montrez it is in this world?" She was like, "No, it ain't that many."
It ain't that many.
I couldn't believe that happened at that moment.
Yeah. That's how I used to be back in the day now. You be like, what?
Yeah.
And then at one while they'll get on there and say, "I want to tell him he ain't no good and he can be with more," and you couldn't beep, wasn't no beeping out, nothing.
Yes.
And it was like, wow.
Shout out to y'all to Fonda Skidworth. We love you too. She sent us some love.
Shout out, Fonda.
The one and only. Fonda is the one and only, and her sister Monica. I'm telling you, that's my crew. I'm telling you, life is so funny. I keep on telling everybody, you got to be good to people because you never know when you're gonna see them again.
Right.
That's true. You always think you're gonna run off and leave people. And then you run right into their people.
Yeah.
This world is so small.
Like,
so when he told me he knew Monica, I was like, "Oh, that's like my whole family." And he's like, "Yeah, man, you met her in Memphis."
Yeah, Lord. I'm like, wow. Yeah. We laugh about it now. Matter of fact, I reached out and checked on her and let her know we were going to try to come to a game. And she said she was out of town.
Yes.
And so we're going to catch another game. And she keep on going back. Who would have ever known that we would have met, and 6-7 years later, you like know all my people.
Right.
It's like, yeah, that's how life works. But listen, y'all, hey, we get ready to get out of here. We thank y'all for tuning in to 105.1.
The music muscle of the show. We miss you, Mona.
Thank you, Dickie.
All right. Truck drive, maybe we'll hear from you tomorrow.
Man, Truck drive say he's studying y'all till Mona be on this month.
Tune in to Anime tomorrow.
Yeah, he back on 5 o'clock. Who on there with you tomorrow night?
I'm gonna have Antoine. I'm gonna have some here with these young people talking.
I'm gonna talk with the young folks, boy. Y'all can tune in because you ain't no telling what the young folks.
I know.
Antoine, I see he want to ride that goat. For all you traveling brothers out there, Antoine said he want to ride that goat. Let's see if we can make a man out of it.
I'm in line 583. I'm an active Mason.
Oh yeah, see, you got to go and get that blue card.
You're a Mason.
You got to get that blue card up.
I sure do.
You got to get that.
You got a lot to do.
I do, sister. I'm getting me right.
Get it right.
Hey, Pastor, I did want to ask you this though. We're gonna be offering opportunities to young people, internship.
Yes.
It's a lot of opportunity to learn a lot of things.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what we were trying to do, and I'm glad you brought, we were trying to work with UNA to get some interns, also working with the high school, because the high school got a work program.
Yes.
So we're waiting on them to get back with us. So, because we want to give our people, one of the things that, the reason why we created Knox Media Group, to give our people the opportunity to learn about media. Yes. Because we're losing ground in media. We're losing ground in technology. We're losing, and then we lose ground in reading.
Yes.
Yes, that is true.
Reading is, we need to get back to reading.
Yeah. And I actually, I know we got to go, but a young lady today actually said that, she said, I heard that y'all were 501c3, and I said, yes, we are.
Right.
And I gave her our motto, and she was so excited. She said, I'm really, truly looking forward to working with y'all because I can tell it's a lot of opportunities here.
Yeah, that's all we're trying to do. I mean, nobody's trying to get rich yet.
Right.
Now, if y'all want to make us rich, we'll take it. But we're trying to make opportunities for other folks because we're getting older.
I'm going to tell you, and this is things that people don't see. You need people to record ads. We need different voices. Right. We need, and it's cool to come drop a commercial, or, you know what I mean, and leave your voice. But and those are different types of opportunities. Writing commercials, things like that. There's so many different things.
And with the newspaper, learn how to write stories.
Yes, learn publish stories.
Yeah,
we could always use a real reporter.
Right.
That can show up at the city council meeting.
Yeah, a real one. Yeah. Not us. We come back.
Exactly.
We give you the Ebonics version of what happened.
Yeah, not us. Someone that actually want to do that field of work. Yeah. And of course, Ramona could use help with videography and social media posts.
I'm telling you.
There's so many opportunities.
And these kids are cold with it.
They are. I'm telling you.
I tell you what, Katara came in, and this girl is...
I've been here 3 months. I don't know the stuff she's doing today. I was like, hold up.
I walked in there and said, this how you do this. Bam. Okay, I got it. I'm like, okay then. Thank you very much. So that's what we want to do.
Right.
And then I think about my opportunity. I remember walking in the radio station. I was 14 years old, and the man said, he said, how you doing? I said, hello, how you doing? He said, say Power 93. I said, Power 93. And he was like, you want a job? I was like, for real? He's like, yeah. I said, doing what? He said, been on the radio. I said, for real? He said, he said, I don't want that. Yeah, I want that Power. And I was like, what? He said, I'm going to give you a name. He said, what's going to be your radio name? I said, you listen to the mighty one, Monsieur T. Knox. He said, that'll work. Man, that was it.
Wow.
I was 14 years old. Yeah. I couldn't wait to go home.
What gave you the guts to go in there?
I always been an entrepreneur.
Okay.
So I had created this thing. We were going to have a dance at the school.
Okay.
And it had never been done before.
Right.
So I said, I'm going to invite the radio station.
Okay.
So his thing was he didn't have nobody to come
and do it.
Yeah. So he said, you want a job? Wow. And so he hired me to be at the radio station. I didn't have no equipment. So you remember Larry O'J?
Yeah.
So a guy named Larry O'J, old school DJ.
Yeah.
Larry O'J took me up on his wings, and he said, listen, young blood. I said, yes, sir. And that's what you got to learn how to do.
Yes.
He said, shut your mouth. I'm going to show you how to do this.
Right.
I ain't know nothing about DJing, so he said, I'm going to show you how to do it. He said, now I realized what Larry was doing.
Yeah.
He made me carry all the equipment.
That's how it works. Yes, exactly.
I had to carry all the equipment. I had to carry the records. I had to do all that.
Yeah.
Plug up everything, and then I wanted to get on the mic. He said, oh, whoa.
Right.
You ain't ready yet.
Right.
Yes.
You ain't ready yet. So he made me do an intern. I couldn't have attitude. Had to be on time.
Yep.
And the whole deal. That was the only time my parents let me go to the club.
Right.
But I couldn't leave out the booth.
Mm-hmm.
And you couldn't leave out the booth.
But people thought you were cool for
right
that.
there.
Yeah. But if you ever seen Karate Kid, that's basically what it was, like the DJ Karate Kid. Like, you had to wax on, wax
off. That's it. That's what I'm telling you.
Yeah.
And we had some cold DJs back there was mixing and scratching. That's when them guys was scratching and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And I remember one of them, I was trying to scratch. He said, no, stick to just spinning the record.
Right.
And he said, just mix it on the time. They said, that's another thing people don't learn. This with the computer, you don't learn how to mix according to time and slow the thing down. They doing all this stuff digitally. We had them records where you had to put your finger on it and slow it down a little bit.
Sure do.
And then you slow it down and you mix it, then in it. I mean,
yeah.
See, that's a lot. It's a technique to it. So if the computer go out, you can give us some vinyl, and we still can mix that stuff.
See, that's what young guys don't know. If they stuff go out, it's over.
That's right.
I have powder, they breaking out them 1200s. You know what I mean? The ones and the twos.
Yeah, you get the ones and twos. And now, guess what? They're coming out with the digital ones and twos. Coming out with the big albums again. So now you can take it, you plug it into your computer now.
Yeah.
I said, they finna go old school on them. Yeah. So that's what you need to learn, because you need to know. And then you can look at a record. Most people don't understand. You look at a record, it'll say 94 beats per minute.
Right.
So if you finna mix a song, you look for another song around about 94, 96.
Yes.
And if you get one like at 98, what you do is you take your finger, put it on top of it, slow it down a little bit, and let it mix itself in. Then it speed up.
Right.
I'm telling you, now we did all that stuff, man.
I'm telling y'all, young people, it's so much opportunity. You can just learn, get up under somebody, get your mentor. And we got opportunity.
You got a lot of opportunity.
We do. So
you
get a long time.
Yeah, then you get like Mona, become a celebrity.
That's right.
Overnight.
Everywhere she go. Matter of fact, she probably the doctor's office now, signing autographs. Supposed to be getting the prescription for her son. Signed by the doctor. She up that doctor. Can I get your Mona B? Can I get your Mona B? Yeah, that's what they do to her. Well, she love it too. She eats it up.
Yo, yeah.
I said, Mona walked into the car dealership. Aren't you Mona B? Yeah, I say that's Mona B. So
it makes a difference.
I'm telling you, it's a big thing. So and I noticed, we got to go though. I noticed this place is 6 times as large as where we're from.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yes. Where we're from is 12,000 people.
Okay.
So 10 is now 11,000 people. In Florence alone, there's 40-some thousand people, and that's not including lesser shows to Tuscany and Sheffield.
Yeah.
And so if we include that, you're right at 60,000 people. So it's 6 times larger than where we're from.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, yeah.
And so people you take things for granted. This is a big deal.
It's a big market for us. It's a big deal because I know as long as I've been here, we never had a black-owned operated FM station.
Right.
So
now the guy is one guy. He owned 101.5. He owned 105.1. He owned all of it. And he went out of business. Mm-hmm. He was from Florida, and he went out of business.
Wow, okay.
Because he tried to run it by not being here.
Oh.
You can't do that.
No, you can't.
So don't worry. Hey, Katara, we ready to go.
All right, guys. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Come see us tonight at Bible study.
Have a wonderful afternoon, people.
Yeah, y'all be good. 105.1.
The music, most of the shows.